on MySpace. And then I've been around for people's lives for like 11 years with different bangs through all of that time. And you see, what that does is it allows for people to kind of project their own version of you onto you. And I get to watch that happen all the time by hearing about all the sinister and terrible things that I'm doing to other people on the internet. So imagine that you do your life and you're like, today I had a fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich and I played video games and I went to bed. And then, at the same time, there was a person that you've never met who was convinced that on that day you were also fucking over everyone that you knew. That's every day for me. So, what I want to do is, I want to talk about one thing that I can help in the world of negativity on social media and the internet, and that is negative movie reviews for movies that don't deserve it. I can't help the fact that people make up stories about me and say shitty things. It doesn't really matter because it's not true, but I can help that there is one movie in particular that I want to help out with a positive review on the internet, okay? So let me explain. We were at the very first show on this tour, and it was between songs. And when you were just yelling woo between the song there, one guy decided to go, Bagger Vance. Bagger Vance is a late 90s movie where Will Smith plays like a golf ghost of some kind. This movie is not well liked on the internet. I didn't know that, but I asked somebody in the crowd to look it up, and it turns out it's not that well reviewed. So, here's the good deed that we can do for the makers of Bagger Vance. If we can put one good thing out in the world, tonight when you go home, find the official trailer for Bagger Vance and just leave a thumbs up. Selfishly, I think it would be funny if all the comments just had to do with me. Which they do currently. If you go to the trailer for this movie, it just says like, Andy, which says that I'm not in the movie. In any event, that's, I think, a positive thing we can do for the makers of that movie, because they've been getting panned for about 15 years. What's that? Yes, please do. Can we do that? Can you do that with me? And then go ahead and just go to Bo's page and tell him what he looks like or some crazy shit. What do you look like?
You know exactly.
Well, I often say that you look a little bit like Ellen DeGeneres' son.
Or Ellen DeGeneres and Tommy Pickles.
Yeah, from the Rugrats, yeah. You look like a Rugrats version of Ellen DeGeneres.
Sweet.
So I got married about a year ago. I'm happy about that. But I miss my wife when I'm on tour, so I wrote a song about her. It's called Paint It Black, and it goes like this.